Hello, hello, hello. Starting stream late today. Oopsies. Oopsies. I couldn't stream last week because I was kind of busy. I actually had work to do. Isn't that crazy? They finally gave me some work to do, and then I did it, and now I have nothing. So it goes, so it goes. Anywho. Let's see. I should consider playing LSD Dream Emulator. On stream, perhaps. It's been a while. I understand how to navigate somewhat. At least I know how to get to downers. Anyway, here we go. Booting up, booting up. Oh, it's not showing. Oh, because I was capturing a Tamagotchi. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Yay! It's been a bit, so I don't remember where I am in the game. I'm sure it'll come back to me in a little bit. I know we made major progress, and it was awesome. Okay. What am I to do?
Aren't we going to Theta? Chosen, hopeless, nothing.
I guess so. I guess so. How are items looking? I think I'm well stocked up. Okay. Get you, and then we'll get the best one. And then we'll go to nothingness. Yep. 28. I think we're good for it. I don't think we have to grind. I think that's what I did last time. I don't remember. Also, let me full screen it. Okay. Right. Okay. First aid. And then I also need to remember to do skills. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I guess I'll go ahead and use data drain. Oh right, it turns into a crab. Oops. Well, we'll get it in a minute. Womp womp. me prevent you from dying. Oh, don't let me die though. Okay. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. Can I use reps? Okay. So what has been going on? I did work. Oh right, I should be like riding my thing around to find the dungeon. Anywho, I had work, I got commissioned, and also just had studio work, which was kind of nice. Although it didn't last very long because I'm rather quick. So hashtag oops. So now they're not gonna have anything for me until, I don't know, we move on to the next production cycle. Which I don't know when that's gonna happen. Since they had just started that one. And I just finished all my stuff far earlier than maybe I should have. But whatever. At least I get more time to do my own stuff. Right. I'm using the berry. And then I'm using... Is it in key items? Loot. So, I did that last week. That's why I didn't stream. Had a good time getting to do all my art stuff. And then I finally got to finish a piece that I've been wanting to for a while. New Tamagotchi came out, and I also started playing that. I'm not very deep into it right now, and I haven't touched it in like 2 days. Oopsies. But it's pretty okay. It's alright. I wish it were a little bit more than what it is right now. Like I've seen people talk about this on the internet too, but I think I agree that I kind of really miss some of the older features of Tomo, and I also kind of wish that that Miis could be a little bit meaner to each other. I don't know if at any point they can like come to like hate each other, but I kind of wish— oh, this is going really bad actually. Kind of wish they could be a little bit more fighty. I will say 2 of my characters did fight. Or like they had a conversation where they both walked out unhappy, which is nice. But I don't know. I kind of want to make somebody just like generally rude, and I know that you can do that through quirks, but I'm not that far. It's also like you can only like make them mean in a particular way, I think, where they don't greet others, and they're usually avoidant, and that kind of thing. So I kind of wish there was a bit more, like you can make somebody like really smarmy or something. I need to use Mage Soul, and then I can use... Okay. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I really need to fix up my island. Because I just got terraforming. So I need to make my island a little bit better because it's becoming crowded, and at the moment I can't even like place down anything without it like having to create new land to do that. This is taking some brain power. Hi Bob! Hi Bob! I was just talking about Tamagotchi and why I didn't stream last week. But I'm talking about Tamagotchi and how I played it some. And I wish that Muse could be a little bit meaner, but it's okay overall. I haven't been playing it crazy style, but I have been on it. Although I haven't touched it for like 2 days now because I've been drawing and stuff. But I am enjoying it for the most part. I know that some features from the original are gone, and I'm kind of sad about that, but you know. It's alright. It's fine. This fight is not fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going quite bad just because of these guys. Okay. I mean, I kind of get why they did it, because of the things that people are putting in their games. So it's like, you know, kind of have to put some safety measures, and the best way to do it at this point to let people like do whatever they want in the game is to just, you know, disable parts of it. Such is life. Is it a little bit sad? Yes. Does it make everything a little bit more funny? Yes. That's why the ESRB doesn't rate online interactions. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's more just like Nintendo themselves having those kind of standards. Because, you know, they don't want to get under fire by anybody. Where am I wanting to go? I kind of want to see this side. Because of all the chests over there. Yeah. Exactly. It's quite unfortunate, but you know. At least it just means our islands can just be a little bit funnier. I kinda wish the game had more lines of dialogue in it, low-key though. Or at least I keep getting like repeat lines and it's like, okay, so... I know it's not a game that's gonna have crazy depth to it. It's Nintendo and it's Tamagotchi. But I think it'd be a little bit nice if there were just a little bit more depth to it. Though it is making me wonder, like, what is their big priority game right now? Do they have one right now? I don't think so. Mayhaps an ad-libs update is in order. Dude, I hope they update it high-key. I kinda doubt they will, but like... it'd be nice to have updates. No, the karaoke is not in, which is one of the things that makes me really sad. If Animal Crossing can get a 3.0 update, Tamagotchi Live can get karaoke. Bro, I hope and wish. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. It might take a while though. I mean, low-key would be worth the wait though. If they want to do it, first off. It just kind of seems unlikely with how, like, I don't know. It wasn't like on the priority list of things. It was just like, okay, let's do this for the lols, you know? I don't think it was meant to be like a major release. We can dream though. We can dream. The steep discount of $60 as opposed to $80. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I need to... Who wanna heal me? Who wanna bring me back from the dead? I need to use scrolls. Wait a minute. fix the camera. I need to paralyze this thing, for one thing. Okay. Paralyze. Did it work? Did it not work? I'm gonna... Work. Okay. I don't even care. Do you play much gacha mobile games? No, actually. I don't. The one that I've played the most of is Cookie Run. And even then, I don't spend money on it. I don't know. I also just don't pay attention to the prices because I kind of don't care to. I was on, well, okay. In college, Min wanted me to play Madoka. But I got quite bored of it very quickly. But I think that one had egregious prices. I don't even remember what they were, but I heard it was bad. Like, they were like, somehow Uma Musume has like better pricing than Madoka. It's like, I keep falling off of Cookie Run Kingdom also. Like, I'll get really invested for a short while for like the story stuff, and then I'll like, once that story's over, then I'll like hop off of it. Dragon Quest just came out with a new mobile game and they sell a gem pack that's $330 pre-tax. This is really good. This is really, really, really awesome. I'm glad this is happening. Didn't Fortnite have something recently that was kind of like that too? Are any of these working? No, I think they're just all missing. Okay. I'm so happy this is what video gaming has become. Microtransactions. Miss? Oh. hate fighting these guys, like actually, for real. They're really going to mask off and trying to get the whales to spin. Yep. I just lost 400 XP for that, that's crazy. Such is life. Man. So many things are not like affecting these guys. Oh my god. Oh yeah. 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 I think some people are blowing it up way more than it needs to be. Like, I do think there was a serious issue, but now people are like, they're doing the thing where they go digging for tweets from like years ago. And like cherry picking it. Oh my god, I should have It's like, I agree with you until you start like just cherry picking exactly what was said. It's kind of really ridiculous. Especially since this is being brought up like with the movie happening. Just amazing timing when this was like years ago. Like, okie dokie guys. Okie dokie. Such is life, I guess. I don't know. There's also like, and this happened with Toby too, where people will like be one of the critiquers, but then they also start making the same jokes that they were critiquing or criticizing. And it's like, okay, so are we aware? Are we aware of like what is happening? What you're doing? It's so awesome. Like,
Amateur egg.
there were people with the Toby thing. There was like a particular person, but then there was people agreeing with them. That were like, Toby's being racist by not having this translated. But then they like drew racist things in retaliation? And not even just that, they were like claiming Toby as Jewish and then, you know, making racist caricatures that way, or anti-Semitic caricatures. And it's like, okay, so are we for real right now? I don't even know where they got this idea of Toby being Jewish, but they did. So now with the Digital Circus thing, people are like, okay, so the cast is racist. Or they collaborated with this one person that they didn't do a background check on, and they should have done a background check on. And then made jokes about it. They made like high-key racist jokes about it. Like, okay guys. Playing on both sides of the fence. And I know a lot of you are like young, but like if you're gonna call somebody out for one thing, then you have to like watch yourself too. They're also getting really pissy that Goose hasn't said anything about it. They got extremely pissed that Goose like went online and posted that one nonsense tweet and then logged out. Maybe I can. No, actually, don't risk it. Just Mage Soul and Drain. Just, people are very fascinating nowadays. I don't want to data drain again. I should be able to take this dude out by himself. Okay. Yay! So, yerp. That's things as they are right now. Let's see, where am I going? This way, where am I going? I kinda wanna get all those chests though, low-key. As annoying as it is to fight 1 billion guys that like heal each other. It's an interesting moral quandary of our modern day. Yeah, basically. Here's something else. That's not nearly as, like, deep. But one of my friends, brought up to me, like, a video that was, like, you know, it was a critique on the indie, animation and the economic side. Which is, you know, okay. And they're like, they're like, you should like listen to this, that kind of thing. And I, you know, we watched the video, but it raises all these points about like indie animation being the same as corporate animation economics wise, and how things haven't really changed. And it's like, in a way this is true. But then they don't give like any kind of solution. You know? So it's like, I think a lot of you are misunderstanding that this is not the fault of indie animation itself. This is the fault of capitalism. You know, the thing that everything is like founded on. That's basically what they're getting at, I guess, but it's like, okay, so we can't do that because that's not how things work. They're not even like talking about how it looks though. It's just like how it's run. And it's like, well, yes, because most things are run the same way. Like, guys, we can only do so much about the money problem. Like, we can't just be creating work for free, like what a lot of people seem to be wanting. We do in fact actually have to like make money to be able to do these things. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically. I need to heal people with antidotes, I think. It's just a little bit ridiculous. It's also like a lot of these people think that they know how things are being run. That's another problem I keep seeing. Where they think they have an idea of how things are managed and how the pipeline looks. And then it turns out like none of them are actually a part of the industry and none of them actually understand like anything that goes into it. Sorry I was coming on like, so how about the indie animation drama, but I value thoughts it. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's part of my livelihood, so it's like, yeah, I'm willing to talk about it. Of course there's like always gonna be issues to address. I just wish people weren't so volatile in how they went about addressing these things. like, one of my favorite things is like seeing people see something major happen, like a major announcement that's like kept vague because we kind of have to keep it vague to be seen as professional. And then they make 1 billion assumptions that are just not true, but they're like, I'm basing this off of like things that have happened before, and it's like, so no you're not, and actually I don't think you understand like anything about this industry, because it's not like like a lot of these people aren't even like going into this industry. It's a lot of them are just interested in it, and a lot of them are like especially really young, you know, so they think they know what's happening in the back, but they only have like a glimmer of the idea. Like not that long ago there was something that happened in anime, and people are like, they signed NDAs so they can't be doing this thing, and it's like, okay, so actually nobody signed NDAs. Uh-oh, this is pretty bad. This is a bad situation we're in. Mistral, I'm gonna need you to kill people or heal us. Oh god. Can I, can't make you use anything, can I? This is a problem. Okay. You think you know what goes on in the kitchen, but you've barely stepped in the door. It's the door. Yeah, basically. I'm stretching. Anyway, I think we need to be grinding. I think we need to grind. But, yeah. There's also, like, something else I want to talk about, but I don't think I have, like, the clearance to, unfortunately. But let me put it in vague terms. Let me think.
Okay.
There was a point in which a big announcement for something was made, and people either hated one side of the party or hated on the other side. There were very few that were like in the middle and were like understandable hope for the future success of da 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 blah blah blah. And it's like the people that were arguing one side or the other were crazy wrong no matter what. I mean, some of them did have like an idea of like what might have happened just because of like what was happening on the outside. But they were like crazy mean about it. They were crazy mean about it, and it's like, yo, wait! What is wrong with you people? Especially since it was like amicable. It wasn't like either party like hated each other, you know, it was fine. But dude, like, even if some of the things that they suspected were true, you people are like way too mean about it. And they act like they know what's gonna happen, and they're like, oh no, what about the future? What about the future? And it's like, guys, oh my god. Chill. It'll be okay. Like, you don't even know what happened. I heard they bought a Switch 2 without a bundle. Send them to the pit. What level is this one again? 28? What level are we right now? Status. Oh. That makes way more sense now. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make random world. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's just people just making crazy assumptions and lashing out at each other over it with zero basis. And it's like, okay guys, I think some of you are just wanting to be mean for the sake of being mean. Also, this guy named Halloween is awesome. I like how I hardly made a dent. Oh. Should we be killing this thing? We should be. Oops. And low-key sounds like a situation I've been in more than once. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. Oh, is this- wait, oh, physical tolerance. I'm silly. I'm silly! Well, you're a dark type. I don't think I have any, like, lightning stuff. Maybe fire will be fine. I've been in a competitive ranked Discord, so sometimes I see the spats that go on in some circles as an outside observer, like, ah yes, the classic blunder. Yeah, basically. Yeah. What a great position to be in. An observer. Although sometimes I do wish I could like clear the air. It's like I'm kind of not within the right to do that. Unfortunately. But such is the way. So it goes. Girl, didn't I tell you to use magic? Can you use magic? Wait a minute. Oh. This makes sense. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I need to heal Miss Blackrose so she don't die. Okay, well she died. They hit her with the death, yo. That's crazy. They probably hit me with the death. I'm trying to think of like things that I can talk about. Oh, JPEL got me a new game. It's called Easy Delivery Co. And it's kind of it's like if you took, what's it called? What's the Kojima game? Death Stranding. It's like Death Stranding as a car game, and it's Silent Hill, and an Animal Crossing aesthetic. Norman Reedus. Dude, they have Norman Reedus in the game. Ain't that crazy? But like, I've been playing, well, okay, I played it last night. I think I'm like either midway through or 2/3 through the game. I'm not sure yet. But I'm quite enjoying my time with it. And mysterious things are happening that are leaning into horror territory. So that's interesting. I'm excited to see where else it goes. Cause otherwise it is just a very— whoa! Shark! Cause otherwise it's just a really chill game where you're like driving a truck and delivering packages. Really living that trucker lifestyle. Why are you both just like standing around? I don't care what Google AI says about it. Yes, exactly, much like how Silent Hill is a pleasant jaunt in a foggy lakeside town. Basically, it's a lovely drive through the snowy towns. Although I'm now in an area that has a lake with an island that's maybe evil in the middle of it, so like, you know how it be. Classic lakeside with an evil island in the middle. Straight up Silent Hill. Yeah. It's so awesome though. I really like the aesthetics. I really like what's happening so far. I'm just very interested to see like where it goes. I know it has like multiple endings, so maybe I'll play it like twice over and get a new ending. Maybe I'll even stream it like the next time I play it, like after I beat my first round of it. Just because I have games that I want to like experience for myself, like not on stream. So yeah. I like my private time. I don't like the mindset of keeping games strictly for streaming. Like every game that I could experience streamed. I would like some personal experiences. Because it is really actually hard to focus on a game during streaming, and you'll never believe why. You'll never believe why. Yes. I'm quite happy to be sharing Hack, even though it's like way longer than I expected it to be. And I think it's like a pretty good game to do this with too, just because it's a lot of grinding, and I think if I weren't streaming it, I would maybe not be playing it as much.
Bearcat eggs.
It's like I can pay like a decent amount of attention to this game while still streaming, because a lot of it is just like, you know, I'm running around and fighting, so it's not requiring like 10,000% of my thoughts. And I mean, a lot of the other games that I want to play by myself also don't require like 10 billion% of the brain being used, but like, you know, it's a bit more precious. RPGs are straight up the ideal streaming game. Yeah. Basically. Which is what makes it goofy when companies get hardcore about DMCA-ing entire chapters of a game. Yeah. Yeah. Is that happening? I can only imagine that happening with Final Fantasy. But is that happening to like anything else? Is Final Fantasy doing that? Every Atlas RPG released in the last decade. I don't know, I don't keep up with Atlas at all. I like the concept of Shin Megami Tensei, but I don't like it enough to play it. Just use rep. Like most people capture from PlayStations and their systems will straight up turn on digital copy production for those specific parts. That's crazy. What's the reasoning for that? Like spoilers prevention or what? Cause like the specific parts is what's like killing me about it. Also, hello Naya. Welcome to Stream. Spoilers, yeah. That's crazy. It's like, I'm sure people are like watching it. I don't think they care if they get spoiled or not. But okay. Interesting. Atlas seems to be a very interesting company as a whole. You know? They're kind of wacky. Persona 5 was such a smash hit, it basically redirected their trajectory. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Oop, that's not what I mean to do. I'm gonna do this. It's kind of funny in that way. But then they haven't really made anything quite like Persona 5, so like, I don't know.
There, cat egg.
I'm trying to learn how to mow environments like how they did back then. With plains and endless stretching fields. I don't imagine it's too hard. Especially with something like Dot Hack, where the environments aren't like that crazy, like decorated or anything. I need to heal. I need to use rep. I should just take a health potion. Me when I'm having thoughts, when I'm thinking. Yeah. I died. Vertex color lighting and it's actually the coolest thing ever. Yeah. I need to get into 3D at some point. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But I would like to. I've been watching my friend Ding. Dorky. Space dorky. Ding dong space dorky. Make 3D kinda low poly environments for like their for their art gallery that's made in Tyranno Builder of all things. Although low-key, the new Blender update kind of broke the lighting crazy bad, and so they had to go back to a different version. Limpao. It could be so awesome. It could be so cool. Called NoClip.website that lets you view old video game levels from like PS2, etc. Like perfectly preserved and such a good study resource. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice actually. Getting to see wireframes and all that. That's awesome. I kind of want to data drain this and see what happens to it. Oh, little angler. It is dead now. Man. This is also actually reminding me, I would really, really, really love it if there were a site that was like, what's it called? I don't even remember what the site's called right now. But it's like movie frames. It's just like shots from movies that are like really good cinematography wise. I need a site that's like that, but you can, it's categorized by the shot type. Like that should be a thing that already exists, but I can't find it. It's driving me crazy! It's driving me crazy! I think I need to go this way. That's what I'm saying, but I can't find one! I can only find like... Oh yeah, I was thinking about Film Grab. That's the site I was thinking of. Or Screen Grab? I don't know. Whatever. It's only sites that have like taken like shots and things. And also, I wish the anime board Sakuga whatever also had tags on the angles and stuff. I don't know why people don't do it that way, but they don't. And it's like, okay, so we're just gonna cycle through all these. Yeah, Sakuga Boru. When was the last time you went to the Spiders resource? That's such a good question. Actually, not that long ago. I had to look at it for Sylvagunner stuff. That was the last time I looked. Cause I was looking at Sonic sprites. I was looking at Sonic 1's logo and Sonic 3's Hydrocity sprites. It would be nice if they added that. They aren't going to. No, you're right. You're right. But also, this is a thing that I be saying all the time and sound a boomer about, so like, maybe I'm already biased. But, no, it even gets down to like, system UI, to me. Like, there is nothing like the Xbox 360's menu or PS2's system menu. Like, everything used to have so much more character to every single part. And now it's more function over aesthetic, which I get, I understand, but man. Then gaming really became an industry, yep. And then they ground the people down into dust. Do you remember at the beginning when we said corpo art was immoral? That was actually true. I mean, yeah. Like, that part is true. Dude, we're never getting any kind of shows that we had in the past ever. Like, genuinely. There will be no other Samurai Jack, there will be no other Codename Kids Next Door, there will be no more kind of Ed, and Eddie. Regular show doesn't count. That's right, regular show doesn't count. And even then, that one's gonna be kind of different. Because, I mean, sure, it's still under J.G. Quintel, but he's doing it because they shut down his other show. Which is sad when we think about it. Yeah. We could have it so good and then Netflix just shoots everything down for the most part. Well, I say just Netflix, but you know, it's more than just Netflix. Under a spotlight, that's crazy. I think I've experienced that before where they're like everything around the neighborhood is dark, but it's so bright. Yeah, Lauren Faust was gonna make the witch thing and was also gonna do a take on Medusa, if I recall correctly, and also was gonna do the Planet Girls thing. I forget what it's called, but girl name and the Milky Way. Yeah. We ain't ever getting anything as good as that ever again. Yep. Negative confidence in animation, yet it's the greatest cash cow. Genuinely true. Genuinely true. It is kind of amazing. Could be said for a lot of other things too, outside of just Netflix. Like, in terms of who's maybe handling animation the best right now, low-key, it might be Netflix. But even then, it's not like they're handling it that well. You know? Like, just by comparison of everybody else surrounding, nobody is doing it nearly like them, which is unfortunate. Use magic. Oh yeah, Avatar leak. Yeah, that's not good. I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna see it because A, that's disrespectful. B, I'm actually just not that interested in Avatar, actually. Sorry, everybody. But people were arguing with one of the animators about the leak and how it kind of damages their ability to work on stuff. And it's like, okay, so here comes the people that think they know better. Yet again. Yeah. And people are like, they have to like put it in theaters now. No, gang. No. I think we lost that chance already. And I don't think the leak really helps that chance at all, actually. Contrary to, I guess, popular belief. Nope, please save. But yeah, Julia, who did Legend of Pee-Pee, worked on that movie and had some words about the leak, and people decided to argue with her about that. So that was awesome and cool to see that happen. I would like Paramount to be ground into little itty bitty pieces. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Animation Twitter has such an entitlement problem. Yes. Yes. But also, I feel like this is a problem that extends outside of Twitter too. the really good health potions. I guess I just don't. I need these, actually. I need these really bad. But yeah. It is a problem that extends even Twitter. And I was saying this before, but there's so many people that think they know what's going on, and then they have like, they're just talking out their ass. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Man, we need a... Where's my girlie? Where's Mistral? Can I see Mistral, please?
This is so exciting!
I need to give you... Well, I think... No, never mind. Wait. You should take this.
Thanks! I'll take...
Okay. I might give that to, Black Rose. Wherever she is in the world right now. I miss when I was but a lad and all my media was given to me at the whims of someone else and I had no say. Yeah, basically. People confidently being wrong is so funny. They don't even bother to research. Reminds me of Invincible Discourse. Yeah, basically. Actually, I think that's like the root of like all my problems with nowadays. Like how things are made and how people react to things and etc, etc. It's that nobody does research, like genuinely. I've been on this rant like a couple times. I don't know if I've done it on stream yet, but maybe I did. I don't know. Either way, at some point on my YouTube recommended there was like an ARG thing, and they were trying to replicate like early 2000s stuff, but it just wasn't right. It was like they were hitting the notes that were like the most shoe-in kind of things. Like it's Windows XP with the Bliss background, and they're playing Nyan Cat in the background, and they're typing in Notepad, and then they bring up a website that can't even exist in that time period, or they did something that like was just impossible. And I understand taking like creative liberties and that kind of thing, but like this was like not like for that, for like, how do I explain it? it was just something that was so like, okay, so you're just doing this to fake the nostalgia or whatever, you know? Like, what is the point? What is the point if you're not gonna do your research? But everyone wants to say they're in without having actually done the stuff to get in. Yeah. Don't play me train and call it journey. Yeah. I don't even remember what the ARG was, because as soon as they like did the thing that like could not exist within that time period, I was outies. I was so outies because I was like already annoyed by like the most shoe-in nostalgia stuff.
Oh no, melon.
I get so peeved. And I erased it from my mind. I've done that a couple times where I've seen things that just like peeve me off like a second. And I'm like, actually, I'm not even gonna remember this. It's wiped from my memory. I just remember they peeved me off in some way that was like exceptionally notable.
Oh no, melon.
That it overwrote like literally anything about their project.
Oh no, melon.
Like, okay, I get it, it's supposed to be like 2013, but like... Okay, see you around. I will have fun with my dot hack. And my dying in dot hack. Good luck with whatever you must do. But yeah, like at the end of the day, I get so annoyed by projects that do just the bare bones minimum, like one chord note thing. Yeah, I don't like the look of it either. Such is life. I can't do anything. I don't remember what that is. I think that's Earth. I think I can use this on you. I don't recall. Hashtag oops. I don't remember. What do you think of that Bonji Buddy horror game? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of this. Wait, do you mean, what's it called? Oh my god. The one with the axolotl? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so bad, and I don't understand why people like it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It only has like one cool thing. Like, I was like thoroughly impressed by the real life segment in it, that they only do like once really well, and then they do it like 2 other times and it just doesn't look as good. And also is like low-key at the end of the day, like really unnecessary and doesn't make sense when we actually think about it. But I was like kind of impressed with like how real it looked. I was like, wow. But the rest of it like stinks, yo. And it's... How do I say? It's really shallow, actually. It's really shallow. In like any aspect that I can think of.
Bloody egg.
In the horror aspect, in the character department, it's all so shallow and it drives me up the wall. Like, okay, so we have a character. So aesthetic does not save your game, but it will ruin it if it's not done well. Yes. 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 High key. High key, yes. And if I recall correctly, I don't remember if they even did it well at all. I don't think I had like any super major complaints with it, but it was still so... okay, whatever. I cannot be arsed. It just especially drives me up the wall with like the horror aspect and the character, because it's so contradictory, it doesn't make sense. There's a lot of projects like, ain't this like ye olden desktop environments of yesteryear? And it's like, have you ever seen a computer before? Basically. Yeah. Like... Don't recite to me these things. I was there when they were written. I was there. I remember these things. But you're doing them like a disservice, like greatly, actually. Also, actually, it is kind of crazy, like, how many projects now that there are that's like, this is like the old days. Like, in a way, I kind of get it. Because, like, what do we have now that's, like, really cool? Kind of nothing. It's, like, particularly, like, aesthetically. You know? It's like, on one hand, I understand it, because if I were to do a game, I think I would also base it around, like, what I grew up with. But I would still try to be a little bit more creative than being like, have you ever seen this before? Have you guys ever seen the Windows XP Bliss background? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Windows Bliss. Oh my god. I need someone to make a whole virtual machine or ARG. Actually, kinda, yeah. I feel like the closest we kinda got to that, perhaps, mayhaps, although it, it's not as much of a well, okay, in a way, it kind of became that. What's it called? That the thing that had its sequel canceled like last year. The Hypnospace. Hypnospace. Although like a majority of the game is like not the virtual machine part. It comes in later, but you know. You know. I think that might be cool though. And I think it would like kind of lean into like everything that people like about like meta horror games, about like file diving and etc, you know? Give people a directory tree and they'll eat that. That's what I'm saying. They love it. Huge props to Toby Fox for knowing his fan base and making the game code an ARG. Yep. So true. And it's like that's the kind of thing I also eat up, not gonna lie. High key. Like it's the kind of thing I've always also wanted to implement it into my projects. If you could not tell from past things of looking into Tumblr HTML. Although I never did anything super huge with it. I've done like the vaguest of vague stuff because I know most people don't look in there. Like I imagine some massive headache to make sure absolutely nothing is left in as spoilers. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. People get on him for spaghetti code, but it's like, bro, you don't know. There's a lost girl in there. Yeah. You guys don't know ball like I know ball. Also, actually, it's so... Speaking of ball, is this about baseball? Baseball. Baseball. Me and my ball. Me when I know ball. Yeah, but actually I have nothing to say. Okay. Give it up for baseball. Baseball! Is baseball season right now? I just like seeing the posts about baseball. Oh, sports ball. You are one funny thing. Hi, Bloody Egg, I love you. Did you see the picture of my players freaking smashing into each other? I don't think so, actually. Unfortunately. Send that to me, though. I'd love to see that. Why are they doing that, actually? Okay, poggers. Who wanna heal me? Okay. Aw, they're so hugging. Send you two similar yet separate examples of such thing. Aw, they love. Aw, baseball is so full of love. Oh my god. Are they like trying to catch a ball right now? Is that why that happened? Oh, they both ran for the same ball and didn't see each other, so they collided. Yeah. That's awesome. It's such a boneheaded play, but it's very funny. Bro, I'd probably do the same. I'd be like, oh dang, I gotta get the ball. And then smash into somebody. Like, your job is to get the ball. Therefore, get the ball. Literally, you see on broadcast, they're both shouting, I got it, I got it. Yeah. That's beautiful. Well, who got the ball? Did either of them get the ball? I'm yawning. Both representing some $50 million in salary to do Looney Tunes antics. Kinda beautiful. Neither, they both missed. Oh. Okay. Nobody got ball. Nobody no ball. This is unfortunate. That move was quite good, actually. Hashtag we're getting killed. Oh my god. I'm glad people get paid so much to do the thing that they love. That is sports ball. Oh my god. 1 billion evil guys. Okay. I'm getting killed. I should probably be moving more. Low key. Oh my gosh. Did I ever tell you how Sans LARPing account on Beast Guy did an anti-sports ball rant on my feed? No, you didn't. Why? Why'd that happen? Also, why would Sans be against sports ball? What did they mean by this? I don't know, I think it was about Super Bowl, and honestly, football can have that smoke. You know what? Actually, that's kind of fair. That's just like really funny to do it from a Sans account, though. Actually, this reminds me of like people on Twitter like naming themselves after Spamton and then yelling at people that they're not Spamton. Because they have like typing quirks and everything. Which is like hashtag valid, but low-key kind of funny. Like, you guys are like trying to interact with like the common man that's... Uh-oh. She gonna die. Oh. Warp. But yeah, it's like they're trying to like interact with posts like in a normal fashion, which means they're interacting with other people. And then those other people being like, oh my god, Spamton. Just kind of magical. Kind of magical happenstance. Streaming. That's why I can never make my profile an actual notable character. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I mean, okay, like, would you go the lengths of, like, naming yourself after said character? Why am I saving? I don't need to save. Wait. Have to grind more. One bajillion years grinding. Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, so these people like name themselves after these characters and then have the quirk and then they have the profile picture. And then they have to yell at people that they're not said character even though they've like based everything about themselves, including the way that they talk, around said character. Which I get, but also like, bro. What is even in a username? I mean, take that one Deltarune artist that draws the Rousey that smokes. Isn't their username a bunch of numbers though? I don't recall. I just remember I get like mildly annoyed by them when they talk. Hashtag my bad. I couldn't even tell you because they keep changing it. Okay, got you. I got you. Understood. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
Aren't we
know.
going to Theta? Chosen hopeless.
No, girl, we're not because we're under leveled, and if we do that, we're gonna get killed. It's like, I think every time I've seen them, like, they keep the same profile picture and stuff. I don't recall their username at all, but like, every time I've seen them, they're like arguing with somebody in the comments of something. If I recall correctly, but also, I don't know, I just kind of don't like the way that they portray characters, but that's a me thing. Shout out to all the spams and LARPers, because at least y'all are consistent and recognizable. Yes! Shout out to Spam Tong 1997, I think is who it is. I like them. They're funny. I don't even follow them. I'm just like, I get some of their tweets sometimes through another, like, dude, a person that was having to yell at somebody that would like be like, I'm not Spamton. I'm following one of the people that were like, I'm not Spamton. But they follow like the main Spamton LARP account. I followed them because for a while they were making cool art. But I don't think they've done that in a while, actually. Which is quite sad. I mean, okay, is the Rousey person supposed to be LARPing anything? Low-key. I think they're just like that. I know this baby worm is screwing everything up for me. God. No, actually, but for some reason it was on my mind. Okay.
Oh no, melon.
That's kind of real though.
Oh, man. Oh, no, man.
Enemy. I might stop playing soon-ish. Cause all I've done is like try to grind and then get killed. And I'm like losing speed and dying more. As Hans Larper is basically the only one on my feed, but maybe the Blue Sky algorithm will bless me one day. Does Blue Sky even like have an algorithm? I don't think it do.
Oh, no, man.
Having to type to somebody that I uninstalled Fortnite because it takes up too much room on my computer. At least I think I uninstalled it. I kind of don't remember.
Oh, no,
It's
man.
got a discovery tab, but it's low-key scary. Okay. Understood. Wait, where's the... Oh.
Oh, no, man.
Like, I like a lot of CRT stuff, so it shows up there, but... But it's scary. It's scary evil moments. Yeah, I can get rid of Fire Tempest. I don't need it that. What is this necklace? Hey, bestie. Would you like a necklace?
Thanks.
What level armor do you have? I don't remember. Level 6. I should give you the Shidon.
Yeah?
Take this.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks.
You'd be surprised the overlap between CRT enthusiasts and exotic attack. No. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also strange, but like, okay. Fascinating. Fascinating overlap. I don't know. I try to be not on my socials that much. Instead I be living it up on the YouTube. Although, like, I'm drawing a lot also, so like, a lot of the time I'm like not looking at anything unless I'm like laying in bed and I'm about to sleep or I'm waking up in the morning. YouTube gang! YouTube gang! Hashtag YouTube. Right now I'm actually watching Joel play a game called Look Outside. And it's quite good. Other than that, I've just been listening to a lot of music. A lot of ambient stuff, actually. Hey. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's gonna get killed. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. That could have been so scary. Okay, well, everybody just gets confused. This is okay too. This is quite good, quite good. Yay. Very cool game. Such a cool game. I'm not sure what to say about it because I'm only on Joel's part 3 of it. But yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool. I like the style of it. I like the story. What more can I say? And like technically I started watching that playthrough like a while ago, but then I fell off a cliff. But now I'm back. I'm back into it. Also, actually, Bob, have you ever heard of Fear and Hunger? Jay wants me to play the second one, and I tried to play it, and I kept getting killed, so I put it down. But that was like a while ago. I kind of wanted to return to it, but also the pain of like losing progress really dampens the mood on it quite a lot. But I think it's really cool. We watched a little bit of like an analysis on the game, and it was really awesome. And it didn't give away too much, but it did like tell me things that I didn't know about before that were like really interesting. Things about like the time mechanic and like a run that if you attack the train passengers before the game like really even like starts, that they like lock you up and you kind of like watch them get dispatched one by one every day. So that's like really fascinating. And it's like I would really love to play through the game myself, play through every character, see all the campaigns, like see how it all goes. But man, is it a game for masochists. And I may do some like masochistic things, but I don't think I'm that crazy. I don't know if I have the heart for it. High-key never played it, but it looks very RPG Maker, so I imagine it's one of those take it or leave it things. Basically, yeah. Because, like, a major part of the gameplay for, like, both of the games in one respect or another is, very... How do I say? There's no sympathy for the player. There's no sympathy. There's a, it's timed in a way. You have a limited amount of saves because when you save, it progresses time. Combat is rather difficult, and you know, if you die, you lose all the progress that you just made. And some encounters are like really hard to avoid because an enemy might just be faster than you, or they're like blocking the only way out of a room. It's quite brutal. It's quite brutal. But it could be so cool. It could be so cool if I were a little bit stronger and I could deal with that system. Because I would really love to find out what happens to the characters and all that. But man, it is rough. It is so rough. Well, okay. One shot isn't as crazy as that though. I've played one shot. One shot's really cute and awesome. It is not as evil as Fear and Hunger is. And I mean, even in one shot, you technically don't just have one shot. You technically get multiple shots. But that's a secret between you and me. Restorative. I'm confused, so I can't do anything. Yeah, whatever. Is it high key? Yeah, one shot is great, especially when you defy its main gimmick. No. No. Because the story is playing with the idea of it, of like you having more than one shot. Technically. You know? It's a little bit of a meta narrative. a little bit, or like it has meta aspects to it. If you really dive deeper into the game, if you play it more than once, you know. The story defies its own gimmick. It is. Yes, please give it a try. Please give it a try. It is really such a beautiful game. It is such a kind game. I actually really love it. I high-key recommend it. I will say the first puzzle of the game is a little bit obtuse. You'll probably need to look it up, unless you are just hard-headed enough to figure it out on your own. But the rest of the game isn't like that. And yeah, I don't know. It's just really nice. It's really, really good game. It is definitely like the most non-hardcore game, especially by the lengths of Fear and Hunger. Fear and Hunger is just pure torture, like genuinely straight up, like if we're being so for real. Like one shot does not even compare to it. It is such a kind-hearted game. Where am I going? I'm going back the other way. Like, Fear and Hunger is like specifically designed to torture, like on purpose. Like, it ain't called Fear and Hunger for nothing. Yeah. Maybe at some point I will actually play it and be able to like keep up with it and not like I will become unfazed by what it throws at me. I would really, really, really love to... Okay. Yay! Yay. There's so many cool games out there, and also Psychopomp 2 is gonna come out, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Psychopomp 2. Dude, there's so I keep I keep bringing up this point of like, oh my gosh, guys, it's the year of gaming. All the games, they're coming out this year. But I just keep getting like reminded of like all these great things that are coming out. And it's so awesome. I don't even know if, what's it called? If I'm Scared 2 is coming out this year. I kinda don't think it is. I think they were just announcing its development. Okay, let's get out of here. Dude, I love video games. Oh my god. Now that I'm not in college and I can play video games, all I want. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Video games. Wild sequel even. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to grind more. But 25 isn't too bad. 25. Okay. Black Rose is almost to 25, but we I would kinda like low-key to get to 28 so that we're on par with the level so I stop dying. Yeah, I'm a fan of indie gaming. Norman Reedus and his funky penis, of course. I've actually never played Death Stranding, actually. I love my Death Stranding, Silent Hill, Animal Crossing though. I'm having so much fun and I can't wait to play it like very soon when Jay comes home. I'm gonna be going from playing this game to the other one. Yay! Yay! I will play it for you. Which one? Death Stranding? Low-key, I was interested in like how it plays. Cause it seems kinda crazy. Get rid of this, and I guess I can keep that for what's her name, and I guess I'll just keep those in case. Okay. Anywho, that's probably my stopping point. So I still need to put in new emotes. I need to make them. I have ideas now, but I need to make them and put them in and blah blah blah. I refuse to play the sequel until I replayed DS1 again, not coping that I don't own it yet. I believe you. Also, I would high-key watch you play Death Stranding 1 if you would do that. If you would stream it in some way or another. Lolamau. But please. On the emotes, please. Yeah, I know. I was gonna do it like a week ago, and then I got a big commission to do. Well, I say big, but it only really took me like, I don't know, 3 days actually in retrospect, but you know. I had to do that, and then I had studio work. So it was basically the full week taken up, and then this week, I was like cooling down from it. So I'm gonna try and get those done, hopefully tomorrow actually. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because I have an eye appointment apparently. Or no, that's on Monday. What am I doing tomorrow? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that happens tomorrow. But I will work on emotes tomorrow and put them in. And then Sunday, no stream. Because I think I'm going to a friend's house. Hashtag I think. And we're gonna play Portal 2 and it's gonna be awesome. So, this was kind of my 1 day or 2 day week, perhaps. But we should be back to normal by next week. I've just had crazy work to do. But it's over now. Until, I don't know, next production cycle begins or I get commissioned to do something else. We'll see. I should actually push my commissions more, high-key. But I don't know. I feel like I need to draw some more because I've been putting in more influence stuff into it. Like, right now I'm really influenced by Charles Rene McIntosh, who was an architect, an architect, but he did like textile art. So I've been studying a lot of his stuff, but then I also, in doing research for the commission that I haven't posted yet, I was looking at some particular artist. I don't remember the name right now, but I'm looking at that and I'm wondering maybe about implementing that into my own work as well. But it's like, I feel like I need to do more examples of that kind of work that I'm doing now before I can do commissions. Or at least like before I can like push my commissions more. And also the commission that I got recently wasn't in that style. They were asking for a completely different thing based on a piece that I did in like 10 minutes because I felt like it. It was like really experimental. Low-key really, really funny. But okay. But yeah. I need to do more art, basically. Which is like the same sentiment I've had forever. And also, I'm working on a reanimated part. I'm doing another animation thing. So my crayon animation is yet again delayed because I decided to do a part for a reanimated project, and then I decided to make it harder for myself to do like a perspective anatomy study piece. Oops. I made it really hard for myself, but yeah. I'm really excited to get it done, even though it's like high-key intimidating me right now. I think I have an idea of what I'm doing, but you know, It's scary. It's scary. It's a reanimation project of a segment of a very niche artsy kind of film called Angel's Egg, which is, I think is like more known now because, and also I found it this way too, is because Ari Gibson of Hollow Knight, the artist for Hollow Knight, took the film as inspiration for environments for stuff. But yeah, it's such a cool project. It is so cool and awesome. Anywho, so that's what I'm up to. We'll see if I stream tomorrow, and etc. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Thank you for coming. It's always nice to have you, Bob. Yeah. I hope you replay Death Stranding, and let me see. And I also hope you play One Shot because it is such a good game. Okay. Good night. Good night. Goodbye.